Hello mga ka-opinion ko lang, kumusta po kayo? Alika, tapusan na natin ang kwentuhan natin regarding the branches of the Philippine government. The third branch of the Philippine government, alam nyo ba, ito yung tinatawag na Judiciary or the Judicial Department. You know, in a democratic state like the Philippines, our country, the judiciary is the final safeguard of our liberty. It protects the poor and the weak against cruelty by the rich people and the influential people in the society. You know, the judiciary also protects the right to life, abusive power, or those with immoral ambitions. You know, the judicial power includes the right of the judicial courts to hear and to resolve disputes. And such disputes may involve conflicts between agencies or offices of the government or individuals or and private entities. And in the Philippines, the Supreme Court is the highest in the Philippine, the highest tribunal in the Philippines. And the Supreme Court consists of the Chief Justice and the 14 associate justices. So, ano nga ba yung mga judicial court in the Philippines, no? The judicial court system. We have many judicial court in the Philippines, no? Hindi kasali diyan yung basketball court, ha? Saka Victoria Court, no? Baka mamaya isali nyo yan. No, just kidding. Um, as what I've mentioned a while ago, that the Supreme Court is the highest court, the Supreme Court in the Philippines, and we have also the Court of Appeals, and the Court of Appeals is the second highest court in the land, and the function of the Court of Appeals is to review the decisions of the Regional Trial Court and the Court of Tax Appeals. And later on, I will tell you what is Court of Tax Appeals is all about. Yeah, the Regional Trial Court, of course. And you know, the RTC, or the Regional Trial Court, is the highest trial court in the Philippines. And every provinces, at least, they have one branch of this RTC. And you know, it was formerly called as the Court of the First Instance before the year 1980. We have also the Metropolitan Trial Courts. We have the Municipal Trial Courts. And we have also a special court like Sharia Court. And this court is intended for the court for Muslims in the Philippines. And they are applying their moral code and religious law of Islam, because you know, in the 1987 Constitution, or in the Family Code of the Philippines, we only allowed monogamy. But you know, Islam allowed polygamy. Men are allowed to have 4 to 5 wives. So we cannot trial that in a regular court. So we need a special court like Sharia court, because they can apply the moral code or the law of Islam. We have also the Sandigan Bayan, which is popular doon sa mga high-ranking officials ng ating gobyerno. So diyan sila linilitis. And you know, Sandigan Bayan is an equivalent rank, to the Court of Appeals. We have also the Court of Tax Appeals, wherein, again, this is a special jurisdiction only, limited, because the trial here, when it comes to tax disputes, no? So, dyan yan, mga real property taxes, no? Local or national, o yung mga tax evasions cases, so dyan yan. And the ombudsman, sabi nga tayo nga lang raw ang may ombudsman. And this ombudsman serve as prosecutor, and its responsibility is to investigate all government employees and officials in the government that has been accused of crimes. Okay, so mga ka-opinion ko lang, so yan po ang ating third branch of the government, the judiciary. At sana ay may natutunan na naman tayo ngayong kwentuhan na to. So maraming salamat and God bless. Bye.